What's going on, everybody? My name is Swain.
And I'm Lorbin.
And welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, the game that is so spooky, but we haven't gotten there yet, so don't spoil anything. In the last episode, we joined the club officially,
yep.
Right?
Wrote a poem.
Wrote a poem. No, yeah, we wrote the poem. We've yet to share the poem.
Oh, I thought we already shared it.
No, I think we're doing that this episode. Because last episode we sat down next to Natsuke and got all nice and close and read some mangas with her.
Yeah.
We discovered some voices, and we're just going to take it from there.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to jump right into this. Natsuke's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And and being able to provide that to Natsuke, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. What? Are you all ready with today's poems? Did.
Did.
Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry!
Oh my god. It works perfect.
We're going to hell.
Yeah.
I just need to make sure we're having enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
That's a foot in American measure.
Right? Alright, but now convert that into meters.
Meters? That's about 6?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I got no fucking
Give
clue.
me a 3.
Alright, dude. Guess I'll stop here for now, cat. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuke. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Oh, dude. Yeah, but dude. Monica just said, dude. Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Oh, dude. Dude. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow, dude? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuke's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish?
True that.
Alright then! I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh, yeah, dude. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Whatever.
Dude.
On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I got one of those around here.
Yeah.
Somewhere, I don't know. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuke and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
I wonder how...
So,
oh, God.
What were you saying, though?
Shoot! I don't remember which one, because it's between... I had words between Natsuke and Yuri.
Yeah, it was like somewhere between.
I swear it was either tied or it was 1 for Natsuke.
I think you would have... I think it went more towards Natsuke.
That's what I
because that's
too.
like how you like.
I wonder how this bomb's gonna be. Just like, oh, I see.
It doesn't It doesn't. You'll see.
Doesn't matter.
Not really. No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm sure you're gonna share it with everyone. So, well, I guess we'll just go with.
You get your friend.
This one she gets buff.
I told Natsuke I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Did? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Dick. Natsuke rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Did? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things, dude. Wait, I don't. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you. Fuck, I don't know where my voice is going.
It's going.
I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what whoa, I almost got racist there. Let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Dude. Dude. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuke's Natsuke's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that, right? Dude, I say that mostly to myself. Natsuke must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, dude, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Oh boy.
How do we want to... You can read this. You can read this. You go right ahead.
Eagles can fly.
Whoa.
Monkeys can climb.
No.
Crickets can leap.
Whoa.
Horses can race.
Holy shit.
Owls can seek.
Damn.
Cheetahs can run.
Man.
Eagles can fly again.
They said the title of the thing in the thing.
People can try.
Whoa.
But that's about it. Oh, I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
Low-key, I actually kind of like that. It's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, these people can do all this stuff. People can only like try to do stuff.
Simple,
They
right?
can't do shit.
Where's the cute stuff? Where's the unicorns?
It's actually kind of
rainbows.
like sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Right?
Okay. Cool.
Alright, well, just continue.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it, dude.
I like it.
What?
Money.
Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. I'm gonna burp.
Like a small pause over there.
We're good. Maybe. Yeah, I think. But this isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid, dude. Yes, exactly. Let me give you a hand job now.
Whoa!
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
I didn't mean to hit myself in the face when that happened. I didn't even read it. I was just...
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand, dude. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, me neither. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
What'd you say in the last line?
But that's about it.
But that's about it, yeah.
So you did, dude. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I did. Guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuke is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, you can do it next.
Alright, what voice do you want to do next? I should have asked. We got all the voices to go through, so.
Let's do Sayori.
Alright, Yuri it is.
Okay. Dick. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Aw, dude. Oh. Sorry, comrade. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, dude. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time reading a poem, right? Yeah, dude. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice, dude. What are you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style, separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Cunt.
What?
Her.
Oh!
I don't understand what the fuck she talking about. I'm perfect. I'm Nug, dude.
Words.
Motherfucking Nug. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Yeah, sounds like one. Probably isn't, though.
Yeah.
I'm a twat. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuke can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine, Dick. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuke. Do you mind if I read your poem now, Dick? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, like traveling from homeland to America, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Oh dear God!
Jesus Christ. This one again?
Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Oh, that's a period. Huh? Is it calm?
I think.
Calm's breathing air of the present but living in the past, dude. The light flickers, dude. I flicker back.
Dude.
Darn
Weird.
cursive writers.
So, I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Okay.
Don't even get me started.
Don't even get me started. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. but it took you a long time to read.
It's like she knew.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, dude. Quick, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? You like that phantom porn?
That's all.
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Nugget. Hey. Really?
Hey.
I must have totally missed the point then, dude. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost, symbolically, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Dead. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that, dude. That is impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right, dude. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you, comrade.
Oh, okay.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna close my eyes. You just pick someone and you tell me when it's good to start reading.
Right. Oh, clicked on someone random. Oh, well.
Hi, Nugget. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah, dude. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, dude. I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Nugget. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
Just a little nug.
But if that sort of barrier, well, fuck. If that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, dude, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Nugget. Really, dude? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez.
Dude.
I kind of want to change him to Scooby-Doo or Shaggy.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I could do that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to change Yuri's to that one. Oh, man.
Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, like Shaggy-ish, I guess.
Are you sure your voice won't blow out from that?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. We'll figure it out. No. It kind of makes me think that something else kooky with that.
Oh, shoot. She's onto us.
And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Oh, yeah. You said so, dude. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? The Giving Tweet!
What? Who?
Shel Silverstein.
Who?
Shel Silverstein.
Who?
Is that not the guy?
I don't know. For who? For what?
And they just said, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Yeah, who was that?
That's the guy who wrote The Giving Tree, I think.
Oh.
Or not The Giving... Isn't The Giving Tree? Yeah. And, like, Where the Sidewalk Ends and all those things.
Sounds about right.
Seriously?
Just throw me a name. I don't know.
Seriously?
I know Mark Twain. The Giver. I guess what the Look at.
Oh my god! I can't believe you don't know who Shel Silverstein is.
Yeah, I've read probably all of his books, but still don't know. I was never a fan of knowing names. Stein. Yeah, where the sidewalk ends. You are.
And then there's
right
also the
about
light
that.
in the attic, I think.
Yep, I remember that one. So it was weird with like the drawings are all weird too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then where's the picture of him? Do you got the picture of him?
No, it's still loading.
Oh.
But well, I
Sorry
mean,
about
there's that. That's where the sidewalk ends, and the
Yeah.
kids like. I remember that because the artwork was really.
Yeah, the artwork's really
different.
weird.
And that's why I remember. I just don't
It's
remember
like-
the names.
It's like
of them.
almost Tim Burton. They wrote the thing about the crocodile or the alligator who went
Yep.
to the dentist.
Yep.
He got like his teeth pulled and then he ate the dentist. Right, anyway.
Back to the game.
Yeah. There's your literature lesson.
Yeah.
Welcome to Doki Doki Disaster Literature Club,
Oh my
where we talk about Shel Silverstein. Dude, maybe a long time ago, he's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words.
Look at that.
His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. It's a weird pose. Yeah.
Right. It is.
Who does that?
I don't know. Monica, apparently. Sorry, it's like this.
They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. Oh, I see, dude. So, you're saying that Natsuke is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh, dude. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Nice.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident, silly. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Oh, I see, dude. Well, let's read it then. There you go. Oh, you're gonna have to scroll too.
Everyone you love will die. Hole in the wall.
Yep. Something to put your dick in.
Oh my gosh. It couldn't have been Sean.
Just say me.
Okay. It couldn't have been Swain. Oh, thanks.
Just read.
It could have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. Scroll. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, oh god, on the other side, was looking in.
With his dick. I don't understand this one like at
Kid
all.
stories.
I don't get this one bit.
I do.
So, wait, explain. What? You
No,
get it?
no, continue.
You actually don't?
Maybe, maybe not. It's one of those assumptions that you just guess, and you know it's
Well,
of
do
course.
it. Say it.
No.
It's all about assuming.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
So, what do you think? Dude. It's very, freeform. If that's what you call it.
Dude. I went away for like a long period.
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting more emphasis on timing between the words and lines. When it's performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Let me say that again. Recently. Recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way of thinking about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Last one.
Oh boy.
This is a good poem, Nugget.
This is the part where it takes 30 odd minutes to like go through.
Are you sure it's your first time? Of course, dude. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? For sure. Nugget's definitely a poet. I guess you're right.
Nugget's the poet.
But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Dude, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
Yawn break.
See? It's like I said before, Nugget. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Only.
Thanks, dude. Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yeah. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that.
I'm just trying to put in Laura's. Dear sunshine, I looked at you in my basement.
What?
She doesn't go out, that's what I'm saying.
Fucking go.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. I was right, she was in the basement. Makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Okay, are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but it rhymed too.
Oh.
But I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want that breakfast.
So, I think Sayori is the one who wants cute words. Natsuki wants short, simple words. And then Yuri
is the big complex one.
Yeah, the big complex ones.
Huh, weird. I don't know. We clicked poof, and Natsuki like that one.
Did she?
I thought so. Said poof, and then poof. It was Natsuki jumping up and down.
Alright, whatever.
I don't know.
We'll get tried again here soon.
Oh, God.
Sayori, dude. This is just a guess, but, dude. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question, dude. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me a little better about myself. Feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, dude. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. Came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, dude. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, dude. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Sound like this. I can see that.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing, dude. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, dude. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget.
She didn't forget the next time.
And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Oh, did it.
Bet.
Phew.
Bet. Phew. Dude.
What?
Phew, dude.
Oh, phew, dude.
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Is this your inside voice?
That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Good save.
It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh.
So,
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
make that face. Smile sadly. I guess you mean it. I'm disappointed with you. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's like chastising a child.
Yeah.
What? For God's sake, Harry! What is with this language? What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Wow.
How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Nugget did too.
I'm Nugget.
Sonic. Just like in the background. You just hear Sonic. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Nugget liked my poem too, you know.
Sorry.
He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Music stopped.
I know, I'm scared. Oh, jeez.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What?
It's faster. Oh. It's cartoony.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. It's not what I... You're dressed. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that... Maybe you're just jealous that Nugget appreciates Yuri's advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If Yuri was full of Yuriself, Yuri would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, snap!
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Nugget started showing up. This is day 2.
That's our effect, apparently.
It's the power of Nug, dude.
The power of the Nug.
Nug walks in and instantly boobs get bigger.
Oh my gosh.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't... Wait, how do I do 2 voices at once? Which one can you do?
I can attempt yours.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
This doesn't involve you.
That was good.
Thank you.
I don't... Wait, fuck. I don't like fighting, guys.
Oh. Oh no! Decision time.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
So, dude.
Sorry. I like to imagine that he's just like blank faced the entire time with like some dopey ass smile on his face and just goes, sorry.
So, dude.
Nugget. She's just trying to make Yuri look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Nugget. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
Motherland's language.
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand it, right, Nugget? Aw, dude. Yuri again? Or do you want to try that? Or Natsuki's?
Don't matter to
Try
me.
Natsuki's. Try Natsuki's. Ready? It's like prissy.
Yeah.
Prissy and all convoluted and like I'm better than you.
It's only one word though, that's the problem.
3, 2, 1. Wheel?
Well.
That was good.
Yeah. Something.
Date.
That's what I did.
How did I... fuck? I won't start doing the voice, but it's his inside voice.
You're right.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
I'm assuming you take, the first, obviously you side with one or two, but if you say, help me, Sayuri, they're both gonna be like, bruh. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, I guess I'll,
But if you choose Sayori, then Sayori might like you more.
Oh, shoot, well, screw that. You made me do it!
Yeah, I know, I don't like Natsuke. I don't like Natsuke one bit.
Yeah.
Dude. Yuri, you're really talented. Well. But Natsuke has a point. Wait, fuck! But Natsuke has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up.
I said I whacked my brain. Keep
Go picture you're not doing that.
Better.
I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuke's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. It's not.
Oh god.
Natsuke? I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuke's voice whines. Look, dude. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can read... Oh my god. Fucking getting racist up in here. Oh my god.
Japanese are knocked.
Even small Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated, dude. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. This blank-faced dude with a dopey smile turns over and just sees...
It's like up and down.
Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so dude, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuke.
This is not what we're going for.
I think that's exactly what I'm going for.
Gosh.
Natsuke's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri, dude.
Question mark.
Yuri looks at me dejectedly.
Sorry.
With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuke didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Nugget. Sheesh. Natsuke takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuke glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuke was a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuke looks at the wait, avoiding eye contact. Yeah! Wait, fuck. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea.
Gone. The flash.
Teleports behind you.
Nothing personal, kid. Just imagine.
I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Nugget. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So, all will wax for a little bit. Well, just a bit. Just a bit, not a little bit.
We'll wax.
We'll wax. Of course, besides chatting, we do wither waiting. Wither related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing...
Breakfast.
is having fun.
Oh my god.
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. And that's it for this episode, everybody. We'll pick back up in the next one. We will see where this goes, where everything happens, and what the whole shit dick pussy lick. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still like a Mega one. We'll see where everything goes. When's the horror start?
You tell me.
I don't know.
I thought they stood up and
I
was like,
you.
stab. Like the music stopped and I was like, Nani.
I don't think it would happen that early.
Yuri stands up.
I think what the game wants you to do is like play this all in one sitting.
Yep.
So that you kind of like start forgetting that it's a horror game.
Yeah.
So you're like you have like an hour straight invested into it, which we kind of do right now.
They're gonna hit you with the whoop-blam! They're
gonna hit you with the whoop-blam and the neck and then the stabbing and then the hanging. Alright.
Foreshadow. Gotta love it.
Like, comment, subscribe down below. Check out our other content, and we will see you guys later.
And remember, always have fun!
That's the most important part of the With Club.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry people have lisp, but I mean...
We're not making fun of you.
We love you. So damn much.